Hey, Jenny Bradley here, owner of Triangle Smart Divorce in Cary, North Carolina. Lately, we've been getting a good amount of calls from people wanting annulments. And unfortunately, it isn't very easy to get an annulment from the court in North Carolina. But first, let me start with why I think some people would prefer an annulment to a divorce. Some people think an annulment is a shortcut divorce, and you won't have to go through that year-long waiting period. Others think annulment isn't as expensive as a divorce. And others believe annulments aren't as emotionally exhausting as a divorce can be. And generally, they aren't wrong. But what people don't realize is that annulments are only allowed in a few circumstances here in North Carolina. Now let's talk about what some of those circumstances might be. First, marriages between family members closer than first cousins. Like a sister marries a brother, a parent marries a child, a double first cousin gets married. Those marriages can be annulled. Second, if one of the spouses is underage. Most of the time, if one of the parties is under 16, then the marriage can be annulled unless there's a pregnancy involved or a child has been born to the relationship. Third, if one of the spouses is impotent at the time of the marriage, but the impotency wasn't known at the time, a medical diagnosis is required here. Fourth, if one of the spouses lacks mental capacity to understand what marriage is. This incapacity has to be at the time of the marriage, not after. 5. The marriage is obtained by lying about being pregnant. You have to have one of these limited circumstances I just discussed to get an annulment. The length of your marriage doesn't matter. You can be married for 4 days, 4 months, 4 years. It doesn't matter. That alone is not enough to seek a legal annulment. And one final thing you probably don't know about annulments is it means that the court voids your marriage, meaning it's like you were never married. And that means there can't be claims for alimony or property division. As you can tell, these are very highly specific factual grounds for annulment. If you have any questions about whether you're eligible for an annulment, give us a call and let's discuss your options.